working in the Marine Corps, I like helping people. You know, I found myself kind of gravitated towards the Navy medic, you know, and helped him out and learned a lot of things there. And then when I got out of the Corps, you know I wanted to work something law enforcement. I wanted to help people. So in the civilian world, the jobs weren't available, so I ended up joining the Army almost immediately. And I became a military police officer because it's a helping field. And I really like getting out there and helping the organization. But as I progressed from a young soldier to a senior soldier and then went on to get my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, I started learning that it's more than just being down on the streets and trying to help, you know, people. It's looking at the whole organization. I learned a lot about police theory and how we can change cultures, make our community a safer place. And it just kind of started slowly gravitating towards, you know, this field. Because as a whole, I like to look at this field from a prevention aspect. I want to see how we can prevent sexual assaults within our community versus being victim focused and looking at the response side. The biggest influencer in anybody's life is their peer group. So the peers are the ones who are going to make things happen. So the best thing we can do is identify our peer leaders. And then our peer leaders should be selling an appropriate message. They should be talking about what's most important, not only to us as a society, you know, across the U.S., but as an Air Force, living the Air Force values, right? And then, you know, being a strong person and speaking out. You don't have to do everything, but you need to do something. So, and that's that whole concept that there's no obligation for me to solve the world's problems. But if I just ignore the problem, then I'm going to make it worse. So I don't have to do everything, but I need to do something. And then the second thought that I'd like people to think of is if I don't do anything, no one's going to do anything. You have an obligation to get out there and do something because you're setting an example. And it's not an example as a leader. It's an example as a peer.